The word archive for me actually encapsulates what it should be. And an archive has therefore 7 different components. The first that I identify is the archive should be something that is there for accountability. Our archive should be a place where we can go and justify actions or find responsibilities or decide how and find out how decisions were made. The R is it should be a place where people can reflect and people can have serious considerations about where they're at and how certain circumstances have evolved over time. An archive should also be a place where one can contextualize a particular occurrence. That context in place or time should be available within the holdings of the archive. The archive should also enable an individual or a community or a nation to look into its past historically and look at developments in the context of time. Archive should also be a place where you can investigate systematically a formal inquiry to trace evidence of what you're looking for and what has transpired over time. Verification means that you are able to go to the archive to establish the truth, to find validity for what you are concerned with. Lastly, an archive should be a place where you obtain greater knowledge, where you get greater understanding about a particular subject or event or occurrence. That enlightenment should be critical to what the archives hold.
If we don't have this space, technically South Africa will have lost its memory. This is the brain or the memory of South Africa.
The records at the National Archives date back to the 1800s and are accessible to all South Africans from all walks of life.
This one is a register of land. As you can see, it's a register of registration of farms in the 1800s. So this is one of the most important records, especially in the land claims, and most of our researchers who are using these records actually use it for the land claims purposes.
The National Archives is not the only place that is in abundance when it comes to archival records.
This is the TRC record.
The SABC has an extensive and great archive material in both radio and television. One of the rare finds of the SABC archives is their indigenous music collection. Preservation and digitization is core to both these institutions, so that future generations do not lose the rich history or knowledge of their country and its people. Zinzi Swamani, SABC News, Johannesburg.
Archives are therefore not only the historian's laboratory. In contrast, the archive should be everybody's laboratory. Archives are not only what we find there, but also what we insist should be found there. The final word then from the latest book from Vern Harris, The Ghosts of Archive. He claims the work of archive is ultimately justice. Thank you, and a happy Archives Week to you all.